What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's from Unearthed Films, and it is Madness of Many. This movie is about a girl, let's see what her name is, Victoria, and she's lived a pretty crappy life. Even as a kid, she was abused in just about every way you could think of. So she never really had her like safe place in life, where she could really let her guard down. But she was always able to kind of internalize all of the things that were happening to her, to kind of take solace in the fact that she was trying to find meaning in why these things were happening to her. As an adult, she pretty much experienced much of the same, suffering again abuse at the hands of other people, and eventually within the movie she ends up being held prisoner by some people who put her through a lot of crazy, intense, brutal stuff. And again, she just tries to kind of inside of her mind make sense of why these things would happen to her. Is there meaning behind it? Is there a reason for it? She doesn't just want to think that it's pointless suffering. And that's pretty much the movie. It's not a typical narrative by any means whatsoever. This is a super dark movie. It's an unearthed film, so you got to expect that. It's dark. It's brutal. It got a ton of blood in it. A lot of blood vomiting, which is always fun. It's also got some pretty cool gore in it, like some real like flesh cuts and slashes. There's like eyeball abuse. And just about every scene just seems like it's a crime scene, kind of like there's just like a layer of blood and grime all over everything. It's like I said, it's a super dark, disturbing movie. Definitely not going to appeal to the mainstream, but I thought it had really good performance from the lead actress, who had to endure quite a bit of crazy stuff even as an actress, let alone like what the character went through. The subject matter is definitely going to offend or trigger a lot of people. It does have a lot of violence, sexual violence, gore, just disturbing stuff. It's definitely not for everybody. I thought it was a pretty powerful movie though. And it's interesting because people a lot of times say, oh, if the movies like this that are just brutal and gore, they don't have a soul or they don't have heart. This movie definitely does. The Victoria character definitely has heart, and much of the movie, even though there's all this terrible stuff happening, it's her trying to make sense of it. And so like there is definitely a heart in this movie, and to say that it's just gore, it's just there to be disturbing for the sake of being disturbing, is definitely not the case. I have the single disc version of this, which includes an audio commentary track and a trailer reel. I do know there's a 3-disc limited edition of it, but like I said, I only have this one. I can only comment on it. The transfer looks really good. It's a newer movie, so it's solid. Obviously, it's not HD, so it doesn't look like it's not up to HD level, but as far as DVDs go, it looks pretty good. I don't have any complaints about it. As far as recommending to anyone, if you're a fan of outsider cinema, dark, disturbing movies, or tales of like the persistence of life through suffering, I guess, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but that's kind of the essence of this movie in a way. I really liked it. I thought it was well made. I thought it was really strong. I thought the lead performance was really good. I would definitely recommend it, but I know that it's not going to have a huge wide appeal to people. But if you're into dark movies, really dark horror, definitely give it a shot. Again, that is Madness of Many from Unearthed Films. If you like this review, check out my website, markfusion.com. I've got hundreds of other reviews there, new ones every day, including quite a few other Unearthed films and other dark horror movies, as well as just regular cult, exploitation, video games, all that kind of stuff. I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram at markfusion. If you like these videos, please do subscribe. Every subscription really helps me out a lot, building my site and my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you soon. If I can find the button.